Most people think power is loud. They think the person who talks the most owns the room. They think confidence means explaining everything, defending everything, filling every silence with words. But the truth is much darker than that. Real power doesn't rush to speak. Real power doesn't need to explain itself. Real power sits quietly, watches everyone else expose themselves, and then decides if it's even worth opening its mouth. Think about this for a moment. How many times in your life have you said something, and the second it left your mouth, you wished you could pull it back? Not because it was a lie, but because it was too much truth, too much emotion, too much information. You spoke more than necessary, and in that moment, you lost control. That feeling is not accidental. That feeling is your instincts screaming that you gave something away for free. Words are not harmless. Words are weapons. And like any weapon, the more recklessly you use it, the more likely you are to hurt yourself. The problem is that most people talk to feel safe. They talk to feel liked. They talk to feel validated. And in doing so, they unknowingly place themselves beneath the people who are listening quietly. When you talk too much, you reveal how you think. You reveal what you want. You reveal what you fear. You reveal where you're unsure. And once someone sees those cracks, they don't forget them. They may smile. They may nod. But internally, they're taking notes. Silence, on the other hand, hides everything. Silence keeps your cards close to your chest. Silence creates uncertainty. And uncertainty makes people cautious around you. Look at powerful people throughout history. The ones who truly controlled outcomes weren't the ones making speeches every minute. They were the ones whose words were rare. When they spoke, it mattered. When they stayed silent, it was terrifying, because no one knew what they were thinking and no one knew what move was coming next. The moment you feel the urge to overexplain, that's the moment you're about to weaken your position. Most people don't realize this, but overexplaining is a confession. It tells the world you're unsure. It tells the world you need approval. It tells the world you're afraid of being misunderstood. And fear is always visible, no matter how well you dress it up with fancy words. Think about conversations you've had where someone just wouldn't stop talking, explaining their intentions, justifying their decisions, filling every gap with sound. Did it make them seem smarter, or did it make them seem desperate? Now think about the opposite. Someone calm, someone composed, someone who answers with fewer words than expected, someone who pauses before speaking, someone who lets silence hang in the air without flinching. That silence makes people uncomfortable, and discomfort shifts power. When you say less than necessary, people start projecting onto you. They assume depth. They assume intelligence. They assume strength. Not because you proved it, but because you didn't feel the need to,